We're here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, here at the Salam School, home to one of the largest Islamic high schools in the country with over 900 students enrolled. Just this past year, sports has taken off with success in sports like basketball, volleyball, soccer, cross country. We're here to find out a little bit more about the girls cross country team, a group of less than 10 runners who represent their faith with modest clothing and a headscarf commonly known as a hijab.
When I run, I feel like nothing else matters. It's just another step forward. You just feel free.
We're talking about faith, athletics, balance, and maybe what success looks like for a program like this in the future.
Every day around like 1:50, we would go into our prayer room. For us, it's like a place where we can like find peace with God. It's not like, oh, it's like a grade or something. It's like what we do for ourselves, because it's like very quiet and we're just talking. It's like you and your God.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
How do you balance your school and your work? This is a struggle that all students have in general, balancing their academics with their sports and with their faith. But that's why we have the Islamic school aspect, where we help them balance their faith with academics.
A lot of people always think that Muslim women and girls can't do anything with their life, that they're just supposed to stay home and work at home, help with the kids. But really, we're just like any other person, and we can go out and have fun.
Cultural misconceptions have often built an incorrect view about women in Islam, especially in sports. But since the early 2000s, the Salam School has built a foundation for young female athletes looking to try new opportunities.
That's not actually Islamic at all. Like, Islamically speaking, girls should compete and participate in sports as they should compete and participate in all aspects of life like boys.
My family at first was hesitant with cross country, just because of balancing schoolwork and also a sport.
Before I ever do a task, I always ask myself if it's right, if it goes with my faith. Running brings a good influence. I feel like I'm becoming healthier. I feel like I'm becoming a role model for my younger siblings.
I sat down with a few of the female athletes to talk about the pressures they may face as young Muslims. You're all first generation, you were born here, and you have opportunities that maybe your parents didn't have. Is it tough to teach them?
Back home, like my mom, they didn't really have much sports at their school back then, so now when she sees all these sports and opportunities, she's like, it's different for her.
14 minutes till the start of the girls' race. Girls' teams should begin checking in at this time.
All right, when we come back, we're gonna run out and pray.
Some of the differences in teaching Muslim girls and boys compared to other high schools is the fact that we are dealing heavily with their faith. I wouldn't say necessarily deal, but incorporating that.
Who's going to lead us today? Heba? Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين.
How are you guys maybe a little bit different, battling issues that people might not see?
Looks, what your needs, you get looked at differently because of what you're wearing. The boys team might not like experience it, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It means you stand out and you're making an impression on yourself. So
yeah. Like our team especially, like we stand out, and it's okay to stand out. Like it's okay to be different. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Inshallah, we all get new PRs today.
Inshallah, no one walks in bushes.
Inshallah, we'll be our PRs.
Inshallah, none of my people.
Inshallah, we don't stop and walk.
Inshallah, you get new PRs today. Push yourselves. You're all great.
Inshallah, we all do well. Inshallah, we don't walk and get PRs.
I mean, stars on 3. Ready?
1, 2, 3, stars! Okay, do well, ladies. Keep us warm. Keep warming up. Keep warming.
I've gotten stares from people before, but I've never really let it bother me because I've just gotten used to it.
When they do wear the hijab, they get comments like, oh, look at the girl who's wearing the scarf, or, go back to where you came from. And it's just like, well, they're Americans. they're born here. And if not, they came over here when they were a baby. So America is all they know.
My sister, when she was in cross country, she gave me some advice and tips on how to be a better runner and about other people asking questions. She's like, it's not a bad thing. It's okay because they're just trying to learn who we are and what we believe in. If they're like not as nice about it, it's okay to open up to them and tell them and give them information about like what we believe in and what we stand for.
It shows me that they are in love with their faith. They love what they believe in, and it's really awesome to see them carry that out into the running and out onto that course.
Let's say I'm in a race and I pass by someone, they'll know who I am just by what I'm wearing. They'll know what I believe in just by what I'm wearing. I feel like I have an advantage over other people because I get to run with my religion. I get to show people who I am and like where I come from. It reminds me what I'm motivated for when I'm running.
Over there. You gotta jog and then you watch other people get tired. Because when they start slowing down, you just be like, I'm just gonna beat this person, I'm just gonna beat this person. You just gotta keep, let them slow down and you speed up. When one person slows down, you speed up. That's just
Which is good that you didn't have anyone in front of you or behind you.
She was at a good pace. Yeah.
Recent success has opened the door for athletes at the school. 2018 graduate Hanan Ali set school records and charted a path as the first female athlete to ever compete collegiately from the Salam School.
She definitely stuck out from everybody else, and that's what I liked about her. She was proud of who she was, and she ran with it.
That actually did wonders for our athletic program, and how the girls knew that, hey, we can be that. If not, we can beat that.
After hearing of Ali's accomplishments, we decided to hit the road and travel an hour west to meet Hanan at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater to learn more about her experiences.
My experience at first with running with Salam School is I did not expect I would enjoy it as much as I did at that time. And I was like a little bit hesitant at first, but then I realized I would go for it. My dad at first was hesitant with cross country, but then he realized that after seeing like my medals, how I'm still passing school and getting alright grades, he was like, okay, you know what, this is not as bad as I thought it would be, and he would share the medals with my relatives overseas. However, he didn't really understand the sport 100%. I never thought of that. No one was wearing a scarf other than me. I never really thought of that. I just kind of was like, okay, this was my PR last time. I gotta beat this time. And I really want to see more Salam School kids, Muslim girls go into collegiate sports. At least, try it out for a year in college. That would be great.
Hanan's outlook is something the current group of girls at the Salam School have taken to heart, both in cross country and within their own lives.
She definitely inspires us every single day that we run. We definitely work towards to becoming like her, becoming like not just a runner, but like an amazing Muslim like her. I feel like that's what motivates us every day to run better and better and wear the scarf and be proud of who we are.
If you had to say something about who you are and how you want people to perceive you, what would you say?
I push myself harder. I'm also proud of my religion.
I'm proud of who I am.
As a team, what do you think you hope for?
I hope that we stick together and we stay close and we become successful in cross country.
Yeah, and if we do join, that we're all together doing this again.
What I like about running is that it's like a stress reliever. When I'm running, I don't have to worry about anything. I have a very good mindset when I'm running.
When I run, I think about what I want to be when I get older, and I'm thinking of I'm running to it. It's my motivation. I'm running towards that, so then I'll run faster and I'll run stronger. And I feel like it's towards the end of the race I run stronger because I'm looking towards my motivation.
These opportunities, it makes me feel happy that I can do anything I want. Even if other people think I can't do it, I'm proving them wrong. Muslim girls are powerful.
It's on record. You look so nice. Hiba. It's golden hour. Hiba, stand over here. Oh my god. Okay.